Well, good day, Tubes. Oh man, we're heading up to the John Deere dealership today. I'm a little bit aggravated, I'm gonna say. Oh man, every time I take something up there for service, it's always a shamble. And if you do a Google review on Premier Equipment, Alliston, and you look at the reviews, pretty much every bad review has something to say bad about service. I'll tell you some stories on our way up. I'll maybe let Dylan drive so I don't get all stressed out and crash. Let's make sure everything's still good here. We took it up the other day for oil leaks. This is the zero turn that we just purchased for the cemetery. I think it was like a year and a bit ago now. Developed oil leaks. It was leaking from the oil pan gasket, which there's no gasket in them anymore. It's just like you have the engine and then you have the pan that goes on and there's just silicone sealant around it. Whatever, leaking from there. So they ended up changing that, and goodbye, babes. They ended up changing that, and then they ended up changing the crankshaft seal, and good. Got her back. They never even cleaned it. You know, you'd think you'd wash it off. Like, their service department up here has just been real bad. They need someone up there that knows what they're doing. There's multiple stories, though. I think, like I say, I'm going to probably have to find another dealership whenever I need something like this, because this is just ridiculous. But anyway, so they didn't even wash it up and get it back. I'm like, wow, it's still caked in crap, really? You get an oil leak, and you're mowing it, it attracts dust. The dust sticks to it, turns to like a mucky dirt, and they didn't even wash any of that off. So we got the machine back, and progressively I seen that it was still leaking. I'm like, well, okay, well, maybe it's residual because they didn't wash any of the crap off, which it probably was. So I took all the panels off, the back panels. There's another sheet of metal in there that's a real nightmare to get out. And all the side panels and everything have to come off, so it's all naked. It's just the engine sitting on the frame of the machine. We can go. The air stinks. Oh, because you got, yeah. It's been sitting all night. So I took all the panels off, pressure washed it all, got all the muck and goop off, really cleaned it nice, blew it all off with air, so it was all dry, and we drove it for, I don't know, maybe a week. Not even 3 days, couple days maybe, yeah. Maybe like 10 hours, maybe. And then all of a sudden I see oil coming out again, dripping again. So I'm like, oh, for frig's sakes, are you kidding me? What the heck? So anyways, we kind of ran with that for a while, and then the oil level was slowly dropping. Not fast though, but it was slowly dropping in the engine. So it, you know, add a bit more in. Yeah, sure enough, it's getting worse, getting worse. Just hog her right over there, bud. Anyways, so I made an appointment, took it back up to them. I'm like, it's still leaking. Okay, bring it up, we look at it. So took it up the other day there, and she was like, oh, well, she called me back. She's like, oh, well, we couldn't find it leaking at all. I'm like, well, that mucky, gooey, crappy mess that's underneath it doesn't come from nowhere. I said to her up there at the dealership that I washed it, dried it, and then it started leaking again. There's a little small leak somewhere coming out. So she's like, oh, well, we couldn't find it at all. We had it running for like 2 hours here and didn't find any leaks. I'm like, she's like, oh, I bet you someone just maybe spilt a bit when they were filling it up. I'm like, no. After we cleaned it up. No, I don't think so. So I said to her, well, it's leaking somewhere. I don't know if it's got a small crack somewhere or what's going on or what, but Junior's driving. But anyways, so she's like, okay, well, I'll let her know again. And they have actually, it's kind of neat. They have a female technician up there. So that's cool. So we'll let her know again. She'll check it over again. So that was yesterday at like, I don't know, 1:30 or something, that she called and said that, you know, couldn't find any leaks. And I told her again, well, it's leaking somewhere. And so I think it was like 4 o'clock I called back, and I'm like, did you find anything at all? What did she say? She's like, oh, no, blah, 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 blah. She chance to look back at it again. I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. We'll come pick it up. Is it together and ready to go? I don't know if it is or not. I'm like, well, can you check? So she went back and checked. Yeah, it's still together. The motors and everything is still all together. I'm like, okay, don't worry about that. We're coming to pick it up. Because obviously their service department has no idea what they're doing. In multiple occasions of other problems we've had too. And it's like, oh my God, who is running this place up here? I have no problems with the parts guys. They're good. Really good. But the service, every time I take something up there, it's been just a freaking nightmare. Or I swear that they are doing like, like for instance, we had the little green tractor from the club up there because there was a warranty or a recall for it. So I'm like, okay, let's get it up for the recall. And I got approval to have them go over things, just make sure, because that thing gets beat up, just to make sure everything was still all right. And if it needed something else fixed. So by all time said and done, they did the recall on it, and by it was all said and done, they found $4,800 worth of crap that apparently needed fixed on it for a machine that's a 2018. It's not newish, but it only has like 212 hours on it. Like, so it needed like $4,800 worth of work. This seal's leaking, this SVC valve is leaking, this is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, the axle seal's leaking. I'm like, you never seen spots on the floor. If it was leaking, you'd see spots dripping. So I'm like, wow.
Hydraulic hookups that we never use.
The hydraulic hookups for the loader control that are down on the front that never get used were leaking. I'm like, I don't think so. Engine mounts were wrecked. I'm like, okay. They, funny enough, left for some reason on the footwell of the tractor when we picked it up. They left the box of the old engine mounts. I looked at them and they were absolutely fine. There's nothing ripped. There's nothing torn. They weren't out of shape. So I'm like, wow, you guys are seriously just harping stuff on to just make more money. Wow. And I've had problems with hydraulic cylinders. Oh my God, you never, ever, ever clamp a hydraulic cylinder into a vise to work on it. Ever. That's the absolute, that thing is freaking wrecked now because you've crushed it down to hold it in there because you got to, they have no idea what they're doing up here. And it's like, I had the good faith that, a dealership should know what they're doing. So I was taking stuff there to have stuff fixed that I didn't want to bother looking at or couldn't maybe have the time to look at. And that last cylinder that we had on the loader of the backhoe on one of the curl cylinders was a freaking absolute nightmare. So if you want to know how to hold a cylinder to work on it, you put the pin or a pin that fits that cylinder that goes through to, normally pin it onto the tractor or whatever. You put that in the vise, and then you put the cylinder on that, and you work on that. You don't crush the cylinder in the vise. That's like the worst thing on the freaking planet you could ever do. Like, who taught you people? And they rebuilt a curl cylinder for me for the backhoe. And I even knew this part, and this guy didn't know it. And that this time they hadn't changed the dealership, and you could kind of see through the window and see in the back. And I could see the guy. He had the thing crushed in the vise. There's a little with the kit of the. I should show you the kits. Actually, it's pretty neat. It's got all the seals and all the all everything for rebuilding a cylinder for that cylinder. The seals and whatever you call those things. Seals. We'll just call them seals. And the wipers and all that crap. And there's a little orange ring. It's a split ring that you take the internal snap ring out. Well, when you go to pull the whole piston and everything out, it prevents that in case the thing blows apart from that thing just flying out. So that little orange ring, you got to push the piston back in, and there's not a lot of room because you got that rod sticking out too. But the little orange ring goes in that little snap ring groove, and then you just pull the whole thing out. It lets that another internal ring there from not compressing and getting past that other ring. It's kind of confusing, I know, but So even I knew that. So this guy's got this thing, and this is years ago too. This guy's got this thing in the vise, and he's like, wham, wham, wham. And he's like, whoa, come on. I can hear him yelling to another guy. I'm like, oh my God, pardon me, what the fuck are you doing? So I went to my parts guy up there, and I says, because I took it to him, and he took it back to the guys to work on it. And I said, John, holy crap, what is this guy doing? He's got this thing in a vise, and he's just freaking ripping at it. Does he know what he's doing? He's like, oh, he's our road guy. He should know what he's doing. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta walk away from this. So yeah, I haven't actually used that cylinder yet because it's probably junk. Honestly, it's probably junk. So I guess I just got to do them myself. If I ever have to do another one, because none of those cylinders now are available for that tractor. You can't buy a new one, so that sucks. But then, yeah, going back on the curl cylinder, they did something, and I couldn't see in the back at that time because they had their new shop all set up, and they're all way back in the back. You can't see anything, but there's no way that anything inside that cylinder would have damaged what it damaged. Oh, it must have damaged itself inside somehow. Yeah, no, bud, no. So I've got some pictures of that I should post on this video. Let me just pause here and I'll post after that, and you can see the damage. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Hey, I no idea. So I kind of think that they must have put the end of that rod in a vise and crushed all the freaking threads down. No idea. So right there, that cost us like $1,200. Again, it was probably a thing just to scam us for more money. So really getting sick and tired of their garbage up there, and it's time to freaking find a new dealership somewhere. There's a car show, I think, at the fair today. Today is our Orangeville Fall Fair. I haven't been to that in a couple years since they kind of threw us out. They didn't throw us out, they just didn't invite us back, which is weird. Like, as a tractor club. So we haven't done tractor club stuff since like before COVID, 2017 maybe. So anyways, whatever. They haven't had any tractor displays at the fair, nothing. So I'm like, whatever. It's just an empty parking lot now. It's a huge part of the fair that people really like to come see the old equipment and stuff, you know, and just demonstrations and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, this dealership, we'll say, has really been pissing me off. And I think that's probably the last time I'll ever take anything back to them, because they just suck. And it's like, who do you have? Are your people even licensed? Especially those people ripping on the cylinders. What the frig? There's no need for that. Oh man, like, wow. So I'll be just doing it myself. I guess I'll have to do it myself and, you know, save their labor. What did you say the other day the labor was for
after hours?
After hours?
$50 an hour.
$250 an hour.
For Saturday, Sunday was like $225 for Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday is $225 and $250 on a Saturday per hour for labor. So they have to come in and fix up. And I think it's even more if the mobile guy comes. It was over $400 an hour. I'm like, holy crap. So the guy comes out in the van to your field to work on your combine. It's $400 and something an hour. That is unbelievable. And to be honest, they're maybe all the dealerships are like this. I don't know. I've never shopped in another dealership for stuff, but the prices are out of this world. Unbelievable prices. This guy here, is that him? No, that's not him. There's a guy that walks kind of, no, before I said, look at, there's an old cars, must be a car show. Way before that, this old guy walks from way down here all the way up there, and he's got, like, I don't know, whatever it is, a membership at the health spa there, and he goes in there to shower. So he doesn't have a shower or anything at his house down here. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it is. The guy's probably got more money. If you can afford a freaking membership at a health spa, you can afford to put a freaking toilet in, or a shower in your house. Holy crap.
And afford to live down here.
And afford to live down here. Yeah, he lives, I'll show you sort of where he is. He's a bit of a weirdie too. I don't know if he's all there or whatever, but I know some other people living here, and they all say, oh, he's strange. When he comes, we kind of try to stay away from him because he's really, really strange. So there's a river that runs all down through here. Nice big river, actually. Sort of, I can't really see it there. There he is right there. That's him. He's walking back from his shower. You can see the weird old hat on him and everything. So he lives kind of up this river. You can see a bit of a river there. He's like kind of up where the rocks and all that stuff are. So there's a little community in there. It's called Cottage Road. But that's hilarious. The old guy. I never talked to him, but apparently he's a real strangey. But anyways, we're going to head up to the dealership here. I'm a little bit perturbed. Hopefully they don't twist me the wrong way, because, you know, I don't want to lose my cool. Especially on the ladies up there. They have ladies running the service because I think they know their service sucks so much, and most times people won't lose their mind on ladies at behind the counter, right? So I think that's why they do that. But anyways, I don't want to create bad relationships up here, but they're going to get a Google review, and it's going to be a real freaking doozy. Because I got pictures and everything I can post on there. Unbelievable. And I'll probably say something, you know, the service department's absolutely brutal. But parts and guys are good. The parts guys are fine. They seem to know. The one guy up there I deal with all the time, never introduced you to him. I don't think he'd want to be on a video, but he is freaking awesome. Like, he is amazing. Stuff he just knows, you know. He's been there for so long. Yeah, he's been there for a long time. He's been there before they were at this dealership. They were in the other little town up there. So he's been there probably for at least 20 some odd years. So he knows his stuff, which is good, but anywho, we'll head her up here, see what's going on. I don't know if I'll film in there or not, because that could get me into some slandering kind of trouble crap if I, you know, did that, but maybe I could stick it in my pocket and just not record the video, but record the audio for you maybe, or something. See how the interaction goes here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it might be interesting. But we'll see. I guess if it doesn't work out, I could always just delete that part and not put it in the video. But we got about an hour 25 minutes or so till we're there, so we'll head her up and see what's going on. All right, we're making the big turn. The funny thing was, yesterday I was gonna go pick this thing up. It was like 4 o'clock. Takes us about 35 minutes, maybe almost 40 minutes sometimes. Dylan's driving such a slow driver. He's a cautious driver. Anyways, so I called her when I called her yesterday. Look at the hair on this guy in this truck. Oh my God.
Albert Einstein.
Oh, I don't know if you can see that. That's a lot of fur. Anyways, don't light yourself on fire, bud. These had a cigarette going there too. Imagine that, just woof. Instant shave. But anyways, I called her yesterday when I was talking to her. I'm like, oh, we'll just come pick it up. What time are you guys there till? She's like, 5 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I'm coming from Orangeville. Oh, you better be here at 4:30 then. I'm like, what? No. So I'm like, don't worry about it. We'll come tomorrow and get it. She's like, okay, we're here from 8 to 1. Oh my God. So I don't know. She's maybe had a bad day or something, but who knows? Oh, look at that. Thing's all wrecked. With the hood all off it and stuff. Oh man. All right. I don't know if I should record in here. I don't know. It's maybe not a good idea. But maybe just audio. If it's no good, I'll just delete it. But in we go. Fun times. Okay, I'll throw you in my pocket here. It's gonna be dark, but hopefully there's audio. Just in case I lose my mind. It's a nice new addition they put on from all the money I've given them. Holy jumping. It's all good. Money's got no value unless you spend it. So we're going in the door right now. I got my key. Yes, I do. John's not here today. Yeah. New one. Yeah. So. Hi, how are you? Not bad, thanks.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay, I think.
Good, just picking up my mower
Oh yeah?
for Forest Lawn Cemetery. They had it in for checking for oil leaks, but said they didn't find nothing, so
Okay.
I don't understand that, but no worries.
Yeah, I think she drove it around a bunch and there was a spot where it looked like there was an oil leak.
Yeah.
But just hard to see where it was coming from, so
I wonder if there's a small crack somewhere, maybe.
cleaned it off and
Yeah,
drove it around and for probably half an hour, 40 minutes.
and still nothing, eh?
And the leak came back. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll run it, I guess, and see what happens.
So you want to just start ripping and tearing?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a lot more into it then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
So what was the discussion they had with you? Were you gonna pay like a diagnose fee or were we just gonna
That should be under warranty
let
still.
you take it back? Well, yeah, warranty only covers something if we find a problem, but
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I guess in fairness to you though, let me have a look and see. how much
Technically,
it
it's
was.
still kind of from before, I would guess. She had a work order or something still open. So.
Yeah, there is a work order open here. I guess
Yeah.
there's nothing to
Oh, okay.
that discussion or whatever it was had. So
No, she never mentioned anything about that. So she's not in today, I guess.
no.
No, okay.
There's tons of warranty left on it. So
What? How many
Well,
hours does it go to though? Or year-wise?
the 500-hour limit.
Oh, okay.
But if it's considerably under the days, I try and work with it as best I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
They kind of track what the hours of a claim's been put through that. So if it's been, if you're considerably under the hours on the last claim, I usually pay for you just to get a bit more
Right.
warranty for you. But
Gotcha. Yeah. You guys don't get in trouble doing that?
well, sometimes I've been caught, yeah. So.
That's good.
But yeah, so I think what we'll do is, if you guys saw an oil leak, you guys obviously use it more than we're gonna use it here, so I'll just leave this work order open. You guys can take it, run it for a while, and if the leak comes back, then at least we kind of have a place to start with, and
Okay.
we can go from there.
So she washed it all up and then cleaned it up and didn't see it?
Yeah.
That's what we did too. So I cleaned it all up, took all the panels off,
Yep.
just so I could get in tighter,
Okay.
and washed it all off, and then blew it all over there. We ran it for like 5 hours or so, and the next morning you could see it already like it's at the bottom.
Oh, really?
So interesting, yeah. Yeah, I might grab a crankshaft seal, and if it's having a problem still, we can
Yeah.
throw that in.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
It could be
That's where
that,
it's taken
but,
from. It's under
yeah.
warranty. We should be able to change that for free. But
Well, they did, I think, when she had it in the first time, she did the oil gasket seal too there, and
oh yeah.
the crankshaft seal as well. Yeah, it's supposed to have done apparently. So I just can't have it away for too long, right? So,
Yeah.
especially leaves coming up. We're going to be chewing up leaves soon here, so
Right.
we need it for that for sure. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, it does look like she changed that. So the
Okay.
engine housing gasket, there really isn't a gasket.
Yeah, it's just silicone. Yeah, which, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
Yeah, that,
you know.
there was a bit of a series, and I don't know. I guess I can't remember which engine manufacturer. There was one of them that had a gasket for a short time, but it was only for a short time. But the majority of them were all just sealed.
Silicones, yeah, yeah. I guess the silicones are better now, so
Yeah.
yeah, if they're put on right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did that. There was quite a slew. I don't think they left the gear properly before they put it on.
That'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah.
anyways, we'll get you loaded up here. We'll just leave it. I'll leave that work order open for now.
Okay, all right. I got my keys still. So.
Moved that every way. Another guy just picked it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dry ground this morning, so.
Okay. All good. Yeah, we'll run it and keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So if that happens to just dump the oil out, you're running it, you're not going to know until it blows the engine out.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's going to be the problem. So
Yeah.
if it happens to all of a sudden just pump it out, it's going in no time, right? So,
Right.
if the engine behind you, you can't really tell.
No.
So that would be
I would say the amount, like we don't see a lot of that. They're, you know, they usually leak small enough that you'll notice it before.
Yeah.
Unless you're not checking it. But
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Hopefully, that doesn't have a thing that would shut off, though, does it, if the oil gets too low? I don't know if these do.
These ones have like a. It's weird. They're air cooled, but they do have a temperature sensor in them,
So it might
which
detect
does
that.
play into a little bit
Gotcha.
with the eco mode and stuff.
Yeah.
We have to change one of those harnesses actually.
Oh.
Because that little sensor is part of the engine harness. So
Oh,
we
okay.
have to order the little engine harness for that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know that they do have a low oil pressure. The 900s do, but I don't think these ones
Maybe
do.
these ones don't, yeah. I think once they went into the fuel injection, they might have put that in too, but,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, you can definitely see it leaking out the bottom and then covering all this again, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see something still there from after she washed it again. I'll keep an eye on it though.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, okay.
we'll if the leak comes back, we'll get you in. We
Okay.
won't leave you hanging. So
Yeah, no worries.
you got stuff to do. So.
Yeah, no sweat.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Yep, thank you.
Okay. Enjoy.
Okay, yeah, you as well. A long weekend, isn't it?
It is a long weekend.
All right, here we go. Well, it's not leaking, apparently, so they say. We'll see about that. Yeah. There's a difference probably sitting there running and actually running and using it. Working it, yeah.
Because I find it's mostly after, like, you go through, like, some really, well, not really thick, but thickish grass.
Yeah.
It's actually working the engine harder.
It works everything, makes it do its job instead of just sitting there idling. Oh, whatever. Oh man, look at this weird thing. It's kind of neat. Cool. Anyways, we got one more stop to do here. We won't take you in there. I gotta go look for new boots. Jeez, bud. It's just hammering it. Wow. Still going. He's going to rear end that guy. Whew. I actually was stopped there just where we were there at that, on this highway here. And there was a cop coming this way. I have never seen a car go that fast. Wow, that was fast. Like, if I looked this way and then looked and then I didn't look again, he would have been wham. I don't know what speed he was doing, but man, he was moving with no lights or nothing on, right? It was just...
Oh, I know he had lights on those arms.
Did he? Yeah, wow, it was just flying. I don't know where he was going. Must have been something important. Anyways, we'll go see if we can get a new pair of boots. These ones are kind of falling apart and stuff, and don't ever get these kind of boots where they have the foamy in them like that, and then the rubber stuck to them. They're absolutely horrible. It all rips off the foam and rubber and stuff, and then the bag's all coming apart there too, and the other one's even worse. So garbage. Don't get the foam ones. Anyways, we'll head her home, I guess, after that, and I don't know, whatever. Doesn't leak apparently. Oh well, it's okay. I'll make her leak. So while she's on the trailer here, it was all leaking down underneath here, not above. See the red gasket there? They fixed that, which is good, but it was all down below and then leaking all down. You can still see it kind of sort of down in there where they didn't quite wash it. So I think it's still a crankshaft seal myself, but anyways, who knows? We'll run her and see what happens. Looks funny with the side panels all off. Usually there's a big cover here, and then your cup holder or whatever is back here on the other side, I think, actually. And there's the big sheet of pan that goes around the back too. Oh, we missed the downtown Alliston, but this is coming out of the downtown Alliston. Anyways, no boots. They don't have usually ever the size I need. I'm usually an 11 to sometimes 12, depending on the boot. And they had the one there that was 7.5. I don't know who the heck's 7.5 for men's work boots. And 13 in the other one. So I'm like, that's not gonna work. So no boots. Anyways, we've talked to actually one guy there too, and he's like, oh yeah, they were like $70 for a pair of like Caterpillar boots, but they're like non-CSA standard or CSA patch boots, so they don't have like the, if you step on a nail or whatever on the bottom of the plate thingy or something. And I was kind of feeling them, they didn't really feel like they had a whole pile of insulation, so they'd probably be really crappy in the wintertime, so we didn't get boots. So we have to maybe some point here go to the expensive boot place and pay like $300 for a pair of boots. $350 sometimes, holy crap. Anyways, I guess we'll wait till we get home to close off the video here. I don't know whether we'll be filming too much else. But anyways, fun times in Alliston, Ontario. It's a pretty good little town, really, but I don't know. I'm thinking service-wise, I'm gonna go somewhere else if I need something else fixed. That's I just can't deal with them anymore. It's just ridiculous. And like I say, if you look at the Google reviews, you have to look up that dealership and then go to reviews. Every negative review is something to do with service. It's ridiculous. It's like, fix your crap, man. What's wrong for you? What's wrong for you? Fix your crap. Anyways, we'll head her home, and at least it's a beauty day out here. It's really nice, actually. Nice and cool, too. What are we? 20 degrees. Nice. Should go do some electricals. Get some more electricals done.
16 up here.
Yeah. All right, we'll head her home. Well, we're home. We didn't, of course, run it, other than unloading it and loading it and stuff. But we'll run her. We'll report back to you on if it's leaking still, because now it's all been cleaned. Dylan's backing in here, see how well he does. Watch that tree over there. Anyways, stupid tree. Stupid trailer.
Going doesn't come back.
Yeah, this truck isn't good at recovering from that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's it for today, I guess. Just a complainy kind of video because I'm really ticked off with them up there, and if I ever need service for anything again, I'll probably go to somewhere else. But I'm gonna probably leave a Google review on their service there, and they'll probably reply back, oh, sorry to blah 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 and blah blah blah. Yeah, just shut the hell up. Really, dude? I don't want to hear you back. I don't want to hear your response. I just want other people to see it, and then maybe they won't take their crap there. Because obviously they don't know really what they're doing. So, multiple times. And scamming people, I think, for parts that don't need replaced. That's really bad. That really doesn't sit well with me. There's no way that tractor would have need $4,800 worth of repairs to it. Pfft. Oh, ambulance. Oh, 2 ambulances. A little truck ambulance, too. But anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have yourselves a good day.